Cruxy's starting the Rockwall. Paint Pots has a pretty big parking lot. We're on the connector trail heading to Marble. Just made it to Marble. This is the very end of the canyon. Marble Canyon was definitely worth going to check out. And this link between Marble and Paint Pots was a good single track the whole way. No deadfall, nothing. Well, Crux and I just missed a grizzly. Another group had shown us pictures where it was sitting in the water right where we passed, and then they said it came onto the trail that we were walking down. So we just missed it when we were up at Marble, and on the way back collected 2 other people and we walked back to here. Now we're heading up Tumbling. This is weird. It looks like a cut block, but it's natural. It's got all the ochre and iron in it. Just at the bottom junction where the 2 trails split. And I came up the connector heading to Marble Canyon. So now we're heading up to Tumbling. So right now we're at the junction, and this is the way we'll be coming down tomorrow. And now we're taking the left way up Tumbling Creek. Made it to the bridge over Tumbling Creek. See how Crux does on this thing. Good girl. Stay. Stay, Crux. Hey, jump. Good girl, stay. Good girl. Good girl, Crux. Go. Go. This bridge is very swaying, and Crux is crying. I'm going to put the camera away here just to make sure she gets across good, because there's a big gap up there. Well, I picked baby Cruxy up because the bridge got a bit sketchy here. And it's too much of a fall. So, just threw my poles, picked up baby Cruxy, and we made it across. Now it's time for some water. Drink! This valley has horrendous sight lines in it. Slightly twisty, overgrowing, and we are constantly yelling through here. Most of the time you can't see more than 50 feet in front of you. So lots of yelling and lots of pipping from Crux. Hey Crux! Good girl. You having fun? Okay. Let's go. There's some big wood obstructions on this creek. This is the third one I've seen, but you can never get close to them to check them out. Good trail still, and still obstructed. Another massive jam. And it took a bridge with it this time. No clue where that bridge came from though. Well, just around the corner from that blown out bridge is this guy. So, safe to assume that this is where it came from. And the bridge is just right there. Just before the bridges, I saw a cairn junction. A decent trail heading uphill, so I presume is to do that really long ridge that extends all the way to the main Rockwall trail. Never heard anything about it though. Probably a good day trip from camp. That ridge that I saw the trail heading up to. Looks pretty mellow throughout. This is probably Tumbling Falls. We're super close to camp, and Look how much distance remains. There's probably not a bigger fall than this. So. We're at the junction with the main trail. So heading southwards is going to Newman Flow. And heading north is going to Tumbling and Helmet. Tumbling Creek is a confusing campsite because there's section A and section B, yet there's no site map. And we don't even know how to get to section A. Set up section B and it looks good. Really good today. Got my own personal larch. Hasn't turned yet. And the Tumbling Glacier. Just back there. Getting to sundown. It's not close to sunset. The Rockwall is blocking the sun. And you can definitely feel that coolness coming off the Tumbling Glacier. Right there. 10A is the section that you hit if you're coming south to north. But coming up Tumbling, we hit 10B first. 10B is the nicer of the two sections to camp in. Got the big meadow there. So we're about 27-kilometer day today. And we're out. It's supposed to be good. Tumbling Peak, Tumbling Glacier, and Mount Gray. And last but not least, baby Croxy. Hi, Crox. September 25 and still too early for the larches. Got another week to go or so. Wolverine Pass, a few hundred meters up trail, Mount Drysdale, and then looking eastward towards that ridge we were following coming out Tumbling Creek. There's a really good trail heading in, and I presume it takes you all the way down to where we saw that cairn yesterday. Not going there though. Wolverine Pass. It's got a little notch on it behind the trees there. Looking down into BC at Wolverine Pass. Not going farther to look down into the actual valley. It's way too far. So I'm gonna have to come back up all this gain. So it looks to be a good trail all the way through. Wonder how it is down from the BC low side. Looking up into Wolverine at Drysdale. Tumbling Peak, Tumbling Glacier, Mount Gray, Mount Drysdale. That water is super silty. It's not vibrant at all. It's coming off that remnant glacier. Just a tiny bit left. And the outflow to that little tarn is just on the other side there. So looking back towards where Tumbling is, this is the second high point of the day, lower than Wolverine Pass. And right away we're gonna be descending down into Helmet. Still descending down into Helmet. Typical trail condition, nice and wide. Mix between rocky and loamy. Big avalanche spill from the gully. We're at the junction with the Helmet Falls Trail, Helmet Falls Campground, and going up to Wolverine Pass where we came from. So, we're gonna go see the falls now. Almost at the base of Helmet Falls. And I had to take a video from this far away first, because you probably won't be able to see the upper falls by the time I get closer. Helmet Falls! Three mountain goats in the middle. There's Good Sir Pass. Heading out to the old VC. And the Helmet Ochre Valley, which we're taken out to the parking lot. There's a bad line of sight. Again, very tall. And we're at Helmet Campground. From number 6. Helmet Falls Campground. Lots and lots of tables. 18 pads here, so another one of the more popular campgrounds. This is right on the main trail. And the junction, heading up Good Sir, or heading back home. Suspension bridge over Helmet Creek. Gonna go underneath and check for wasps. Jump. Just another wobbly bridge. Brooks, this way. Come on, go. Still very windy trails with bad line of sight. So I've just been talking to Cruxy the whole time. Staying loud. About a kilometer or so until we hit Helmet Ochre campground. And this trail is quite bushy. Lines of sight are okay, but the farther we go down trail, the more lush it's getting. A bridge where people have been getting stung by wasps. So let's go across quick. Made it across. No wasps. Fire pit at Helmet Ochre. A reasonable site. Nice location. Way too close to the trailhead. Only 6 kilometers to go. The junction of Helmet and Ochre. Baby border collies still going. Gonna break 30 kilometers today. Hi, baby Cruxy. I had to carry you because it's so dirty. And your feet would have been stained orange. So I had to carry her because there was missing bridges everywhere. We're back at the bridge where we started yesterday. Crux is not even tired. And for ticks, I don't know. Thought the Rockwall would be better, but it was still pretty good where the views were. So 4 ticks. Trails are excellent. Views were lacking for a lot of it. Roxy, are we going home to see Mish? Let's go see Mishka.